How strong is Jimbei? What's up, YouTube? It's Rob, baby. What up? Welcome to this OP Rob channel. How you guys doing? Now, for anime only watchers, firstly, let me just say, for those who watch anime only and don't read the manga, please be careful of the spoilers, as this will potentially have information on what is going on in the manga. Now, let's start. Most One Piece fans would assume that one of the next Straw Hats, or one of the next members of the Straw Hats, would be Jimbei the Fishman. Jimbei, if we remember, guys, is the man that helped Luffy. Well, he helped save Luffy's life at Marineford, and he also actually did an important thing after Marineford in helping Luffy come to terms with Ace's death. He was the one that made Luffy understand and confirmed it to Luffy that Ace was dead. Now, moving on, in the Fishman arc, Jimbei told Luffy that he had some business to take care of with Big Mom before he would decide to join Luffy's crew. Now, there's a lot of discussion between fans on whether Jimbei will join the Straw Hats, simply because some people believe he may be too overpowered to join the Straw Hats at the moment, in that he would make them too strong, like he would make the crew too strong in comparison to others from the Worst Generation, like, because most of the Worst Generation crews are sort of similar in levels. If you look at the top three, so that would be Kid's crew, the Heart Pirates, and the Straw Hats. But some people believe that Jimbei joining the Straw Hats would make them definitely would make them above. In fact, also the thing is, this assumption is true, but I don't necessarily see it as a bad thing for the Straw Hats to have someone of Jimbei's caliber in their crew, even making them stronger. And I'll explain this later on in this video. And which this all poses the most important question for the video, is just how strong is the Knight of the Sea, Jimbei? Well, in terms of strength, it was shown that Jimbei was on equal terms with Ace, even without a devil fruit. Because I remember they said that him and Ace would fight like 5 days straight. And there's also said that they almost killed each other on many occasions, kind of like Garp and Roger kind of situation. And also, he was also able to use his ability to defeat Gecko Moria at Marineford, who was a Shadow Devil Fruit user, which means that he was reasonably stronger than pre-time skip Luffy. Another thing is that he said that he is stronger on sea than he is on land, so his victory actually depends on who he's fighting. In the case that he's fighting against a Devil Fruit user, he's actually seen as a natural enemy of a Devil Fruit user because of his power over the sea. And also, as a fisherman, Jimbei is actually very strong, and he's got a lot of physical strength and durability. If you remember at Import Down, he was able to basically intercept Luffy when Luffy was in second gear while Luffy was fighting against Blackbeard. And also his durability was shown when he blocked a punch from Akainu with his hands. Also, he also survived the pierce by Akainu's lava punch. Another unique ability of Jimbei is his Fishman Karate, which he can use to knock many opponents away at once. I believe he's so advanced in Fishman Karate that it's not just a belief, to be honest, because there's actually evidence for this. He can actually cause damage to you without making it physical contact with the person he's fighting against. Do you remember when he was fighting against the Mino or Minor Rhinoceros, one of the 4 jailed beasts in Pole Down, and he with just a single punch that he used with the Fishman Karate, he's also like with the Fishman Karate, he can also actually cause damage to a Devil Fruit user, again, just like Luffy, because basically Luffy, even with Luffy, basically he doesn't actually usually get affected by a blunt force attack due to the properties of his rubber body. But because the human body is made up of, I think it's about 80% water or more, I don't know, I'm not too sure. Because of that, using the Fishman Karate, Jimbei can actually manipulate the water in Luffy's body if he wants to hurt him. That's the sort of skill he has, isn't it? And these abilities that Jimbei possesses can be of great benefit, in my opinion, to the Straw Hats, when you look at the Straw Hats, they have Devil Fruit users, they got a swordsman, they got a cyborg, and they got Haki users as well. And why not have a Fishman? A Fishman would definitely add more diversity to the team, especially with where the story is going right now. And also, I believe that Jimbei is definitely stronger than post time skip Zoro and Sanji, and showing his abilities and somewhat in what his bounty has now been raised to, which is now 400 million berries right now, meaning that he's seen as a greater threat than Zoro and Sanji's 320 million and 172 million berry respectively. I believe that this is a good thing because we know that Zoro and Sanji are younger, so they're bound to improve faster than Jimbei is due to his age. Because I think Jimbei is I think he's about almost 50. He's definitely mid 40s to 50, I believe. Also, Jimbei joining the crew, in my opinion, this is the most exciting part. I believe is that with him joining the crew, it makes the Straw Hats and the Alliance well on their way being worthy of Yonko level status. Reason being, like, Jimbei joining the Straw Hats will automatically give Luffy the ability to have 3 top commanders in his crew. As we have seen from most strong pirate crews, they mostly have 3 commanders. If you look at like what we've seen so far, like for example, Big Mom, she's got 3. She's got Starch, I think. She's got Starch, she's got Cracker, and she's got Smoothie or something like that. Yeah, I think it's Smoothie, I don't even know. And then you got Kaido. Kaido has Jack and 2 more, but he's got three commanders of distraction. I think they're called the three commanders of distraction, something similar to that. And the Flamingo had 3 executives as well, and they were all strong in terms of, like, in each pirate group the 3 commanders are strong. So I guess I believe that definitely Jimbei would become one of Luffy's commanders, which makes sense in my opinion. I find that exciting, and I feel that Luffy needs to have that if he is to defeat a Yonko, because at the moment he only has 2 monsters in his crew. Sanji and Zoro are the only 2 monsters in his crew, and there's no one else in the Straw Hats at the moment who is worthy of commander level at the moment except for those 2. In terms of Luffy's crew, for what Luffy has at the moment, and Jimbei's inclusion will increase the Straw Hats' reputation greatly and will make them more powerful, I believe. And as Jimbei is a great asset to have, because it's even said that Jimbei leaving any Yonko alliance is a great loss, and that's how much power and influence Jimbei has in any crew that he belongs to. So yeah, I think that's it. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know how, or whether you agree or not, or if you have any ideas of maybe whether Jimbei will join or not, or what you think he would do next, or how strong you think he is. Maybe you think he's weaker, I don't know. But let me know, and as usual, subscribe and comment and like or dislike. Just let me know your thoughts on this. Thank you. It's Rob Baby. What up?